action. Let such will be done. Amen. Amen. With that. Too much confusion.
Wow, I'm telling you, a big, big, big stinking tune, Mick.
Like how you put it. Morning, 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 everybody. Good morning, good morning. It's a beautiful day today. I woke up and found, and I have Jazzy in my way. So God bless this beautiful day on Saturday, and it's about time we started wine. So Jazzy, do you think, girl?
Wait,
Oh, she could tell me to wait.
But that's a beautiful song to make, isn't it?
Oh, you mean, man?
Really nice, you know.
The minute I came in, I was asked if it's a brand new song.
It's a brand new song because
So
it is
wow.
so timely.
Wow. This song coming
Yeah,
just
man. It's
right
so
for the occasion.
timely.
Like, no. You know,
Right,
with all this
yeah.
sickness and all these
Yeah, it's so
wars
timely.
and- oh, man.
The only thing,
It's protect
you
us.
know, he says SARS, but it's COVID, but it's the same thing, and the
Yes.
fighting in the Middle East and all that is whatever is all that is happening.
That's a protect us,
So-
protect us, Father.
But they done put us up and we never ready, you know, but they done put us up, eh?
Serious?
So we done up on TV and said, look back, you see you.
My goodness.
We done up, you know. Okay.
Wild thing.
I know. So we're gonna start officially.
Yes, do
right?
it. You know, the way
And
we
then
used
we
to.
go. Right.
All
So
right then.
here goes.
In the.
All right now. Mick, hey, music, you know?
Of course. What do you
Music,
mean?
Mick, music, music, music.
Without the music, what would we
Music,
be?
music. That was King Miko with a prayer for the world. Yes, that
Beautiful
was King
song.
Miko. That's a beautiful song. I always love it.
Go say good morning,
Yes.
Miko, Miko, Miko.
Yes, so
Morning to
what
you.
his name is?
Oh, Miko.
No, that's his singing name. What his name is?
I didn't know. I never hear about that name.
Okay. Your name mixed up, so we call you. Your name Michael Heiliger. We call you Mick.
But me ain't.
Okay, so what is his name?
Me ain't, you know.
You know his
Me, you know,
name?
he right name. I thought Miko was he.
Somebody was calling.
Somebody called us to find out.
You thought his name was Miko?
Yeah, I thought he named Miko.
Oh.
Okay. And this and that, they name this and that.
Exactly, and Starshield they name.
Ain't
Can I get
Starshield?
this? Starshield they name Starshield.
Mm.
Starshield name Walston Shield.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So Miko has a name. Because I have to call him Sir. You see? Like I want
Okay,
to say
somebody
Sir.
from overseas look
Like
at
I
the
want to
dinner.
say Sir Michael.
Uh-huh.
And so
Hello,
Walston
good
Shield.
morning. Good
Morning.
morning, Jazzy.
Morning.
And Mick.
Hey, man. How you
And
doing?
Mick, I have a question for you. This is Sonny Boy calling you from New York. There was a guy I grew up with named Michael Heidegger. I think he used to sing in GI or Walk Up ZIZ.
Yeah. You're talking to him.
I'm talking to him.
Yes.
He should know me. I grew up in Rock and Banks.
Yeah, you're
And your uncle used to be Leonard Harris, play cricket.
Yeah, Leonard and Vincent, yeah, that'd be uncle. Yeah, this is me.
Yeah, I know. I grew up with them.
It's okay, you go up
Down,
with us.
down Westbourne Gut. Yeah, and your grandfather, Mr. Harris,
yes,
he was a painter.
That's right. My grandfather was a painter, which is Len Harris' dad.
Boy, man, that's you're looking at. You don't know Sonny Boy.
Sonny boy, you were
Yeah.
shot. You were shot.
Dumpling, and them, and Mellor's brother.
You was working the boat.
Yes, hospital boat. Me and my uncle.
Yeah, you remember we used to work on the boat, yeah. Small days.
Yeah. Boy, I look at you all time. I know that's you.
Yeah, this is me, man. What's left of
Tell
it?
everybody how great a cricketer your uncle was. Your uncle should have played for the West Indies.
He should have been. Yeah, he should have been. Yeah, he should have played for the West Indies, but I guess they overlook him because he was
Because
small island. Yes. Yes, Len Harris was always the best. He was even better than Richards to me as far as I concerned. But that's a different story. That was a different story altogether. Yeah, I understand.
I'm glad to see you. Me and Vincent grew up together. We used to swim together. The younger brother.
Yes,
he
that's
was my age.
That's right. Vincent, Uncle Vincent. Yeah, he live in the States right now.
I think he live in Pittsburgh, right, Pennsylvania.
Yes, Maddie was my mom.
I'm not Maddie. Maddie used to give me food in St. Thomas.
She used to give food.
Yeah, man. Maddie married to a rich guy and she had a store down by the church.
Yes, a pet store, a pet shop, yeah.
Me and Rock used to go up there and eat every day.
Okay, that's why you are treating me so good now. Oh, the old dog,
Yeah,
you
man.
tell me that.
Why Maddie she used to always nice to kiddies and send people from home.
Yes, you was
Anybody
yes.
could go by there and ask her for anything, she give it to you.
Yes, you was treating Kitty Chans very, very good. She was a Kitty Chan mom.
She had a rich husband.
Yes, but he passed away. He drowned.
Yeah, I can't remember his name,
Dion.
but he was nice too.
Yeah, Dion, that's my brother, yeah. Yeah, he went
How
out.
many days you ain't can feed me, man, in St. Thomas?
Okay, man, glad to know, man. Thank you very much,
I don't
Sonny
forget
Boy.
how.
Okay, thank you, Sonny Boy. Thank you very much.
Okay, buddy, okay, mate.
God bless you.
Jazzy, okay, thanks for
Take
taking my
care.
call.
Take care now.
Okay, man, all right then. Good morning, Radio Market.
Shefton Warner.
Shefton Warner.
Crefton.
Clefton Warner.
Crefton. Crefton, right?
Yeah, Shefton Warner.
Not Shefton. What are you saying? Shefton or Crefton?
Shefton Warner.
Australian guy. Okay, but thank you.
This sound like this. This ain't who sound that.
That sound like him?
This and that.
Like this and that?
I mean, Miko.
Miko?
Yeah.
No, he would have said, hey, Jazzy, that ain't sound like his voice
Okay,
to me.
then nice. Okay, beautiful.
But Troy Mills says Crefton, Crefton Warner. Crefton Warner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's Crefton. You see, I don't call it all
Okay,
because
then.
let me tell you something, right? I don't know how people see it, but without y'all, may know how we would. This music is we standing on your shoulders, and people need to recognize and pay tribute.
Yes,
You hear
ma'am.
the song there, well, Miko just sing.
Yeah, them lyrics.
Hear the lyrics.
As soon as I reach in here, if I
Yeah.
freeze, I say, who that?
I'm
And I
telling
say,
you.
Is that something new? You tell me no. I say, wow.
That is must be in the 90s, I believe, and all.
And it come to pass today.
In the 2000s, but the early 2000s.
Serious thing, wow.
So he way ahead of your time. Are you way ahead of your time? Way ahead of your time. Let me say good morning to my peoples over here. Whoa.
Okay.
I want to change the background, but I know how to do it.
Yeah, well, I
Ronaldo
mean-
Griffin says, good morning, Jazzy and Mick from the Bronx, better known as Sonny Boy. Hey,
Hey, Sonny
Ronaldo
Boy.
Griffin. And then we have Joan Thompson. Good morning, greetings. What's up, my
JT, my girl.
favorite DJs?
Nice.
Give thanks for next Saturday's blessing. That's right.
Good friend.
Carmen Chumney, good morning,
Hi,
everyone.
Chum,
Have a
Chum.
blessed weekend. Thank you, Carmen. Joan Thompson, who is singing, Contender or Converse. They both sound so much alike. Awesome voices. Now, if you're listening to the last song, that was Miko. Clyde Williams, good morning, lovely morning from California. Then Mega say, wow, Radio Market looking great. Good morning. Vernice Carey, Jolly said, good morning, St. Kitts and Nevis, and Belle Francis. Good morning, Jazzy and Mick. You guys make my Saturdays complete. Have a blessed weekend
Thank you.
from Birmingham, England. And we thank you all so
What?
much for supporting us and being a part of Radio Market,
Market.
the nostalgia edition.
Yes.
You know, Mick, I have a big question this morning, but we have callers.
Morning,
Should I-
morning, Radio Markets.
morning, Paula. I'm not calling for the market. My birthday today, Jazzy.
Yes.
Oh, yes, Paula. Okay,
Yeah,
Jazzy.
yes, it's me, mate. Don't forget. Oh, you pick me up, okay?
But we're bigging you up
Yeah,
now.
you
Happy
bigging yourself
birthday.
up.
You're bigging up yourself, Paula.
Big
Yes,
yourself,
Get
Paula.
yeah.
up by you.
All right,
Okay,
Paula, you're
thank
bigging
you.
up yourself.
Okay,
Thank
nice
you.
one.
Yeah.
Nice to have people
Paula,
like
bigging
them
up
around, eh?
yourself. Okay.
Yeah, man.
All right. So, as we continue, Mike, now there's a proverb, right? I think I can find it for oil. Let me find it and read it, right? And it talks about scales. So let me see if I could find the proverb for y'all, right? And I can read it, and then we can go from there. Because a friend of mine was telling me that yes, they have to put on the weights and so. So I just want to know because I was told that it used to happen, right? So Proverbs 11, right? And it says, a false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. Let me see if I can find it in another translation so we can get it. Okay. Good News Translation said, the Lord hates people who use dishonest scales. He is happy with honest weights. Now, I was talking about the shops. Remember them old shops? We got a few of them still because like Mr. Weeks, my boy over there in the village, he got a shop and he does wear things because they still go buy like a pound of sugar and so. I just don't feel so good doing that, right, Mick? So he go and he get his plastic bag or he get the brown paper bag, and he give me about, and he tell that I have to. But it'll be just so cool to go over there and buy a pound of sugar. Because that's how we grew up,
Okay.
right? Going by the shop, go buy a pound of sugar, 2 pounds of sugar and so, an ounce of cheese and so. So I love to go over there by him and buy like an ounce of cheese and a pound of sugar and so. You know, instead of going into the grocers and pick it up. I'll go over there sometimes and things. So Mr. Weeks, good morning. That's Damien Weeks. He live in the village in Millionaire Street.
Okay.
He has a shop in there.
Nice.
Right, took over from his father. I love ambitious young people. Oh, you're good.
Thank you.
I love ambitious young people, Mick. So he took
Yes.
over from his dad and he keeping the shop alive
Beautiful.
in the village.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Right, so, morning.
Morning.
Mate, this funny boy calling you back from New York. Last Saturday on the Reggie Rascal show, a guy made a statement and said that ZIZ was the oldest station in the diaspora. You're wrong.
What you said?
WSTA came in 1950.
1 minute. I don't understand what you're saying because I wasn't looking at Wani Rascal's show. So, 1 minute.
Every morning I wake up and put on my little transistor with a Panasonic.
What you said happened?
WSTA in St. Thomas. And I was living in St. Thomas for 5 years. And I know WSTA is older than ZIZ.
WSTA.
So I'm trying to set the record straight.
Okay. Well, we will find out. We will look into the history books and see. All right?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
So we're talking about the weights,
The
right?
weights,
So he says the Lord hates people who use dishonest scales. He is happy with honest weights. Now, I was asking if it's true that people that put something under the scale to make it come down and so, right? But then he said, the guy was telling me that it had to be done. So people just had to carry the scales to the police station and they do it. But then how come people just had the thief in when they do that?
People like
It ain't true then. So it ain't true the one. Thief in it was really...
you're getting the weight. What I mean, people.
You're getting the right thing? Or you call Awi. I want to know if that's the truth. Because I always hear that they say that they use the scales and they, so it wouldn't dip the right way. So you ain't getting your real amount for what you.
I guess that be superstitious that we used to be a superstition.
Superstition?
You see lead in the bottom of the pan and so on.
So you ain't believe that they used to do that?
No.
To trick people? So when you say for a pound, they give you like a little less than a pound, but you gone down like a pound. Eh? Okay,
Father,
good
what you
morning.
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 Good morning.
Yes.
Jazzy, me not call the person name.
No, don't call the name.
But I know I used to go to the shop and I was kind of short and I found out that he put a piece of soap, blue soap. You know about the blue soap?
Yeah.
On the weight side, the weighing side, and the scale side. Because when the people come to check the scale, naturally he's gonna take out the piece of soap. I take out whatever he had there.
Oh.
And when I found it out, and I tell him what that thing I'm doing on there, He tell me don't come back in the shop.
So he put a
Well,
piece.
I didn't think about police. No, I just forget it. He never allowed me to come back in the shop again. He done pass and sell the business.
So he put a piece of soap underneath.
Piece of soap on the part with the
The weight
scale,
part.
with the weight. The scale is not the
But
weight.
soap ain't that
Yeah.
heavy. How he get that?
He put a piece of soap.
Yeah.
You know the old time where the old time scale had this big broad pan on top.
Yes,
He put
right,
things in.
right.
Well, right underneath there is a piece. He put a piece of soap. Because I was short, I was able to see it. But taller people come in won't be able to see it. So he get a few ounces.
Oh,
I mean,
Under.
it was so small. I don't see why he did that. But he felt that by doing it,
That's what I'm
he gained
saying.
he gained a little on the customer. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, cause that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. The
that
piece
nice,
of
though?
soap ain't nothing. All right, so he tell him don't come back in the shop.
Hello, Jerry.
Yes.
I'm calling you back. What the lady said was right. They had a blacksmith used to call back to school. He used to work for the police station. He was a blacksmith.
Yes.
And you gotta take your scale up there and they check it. And if you don't weigh right, they fine you.
Because that
And they will go in the store. The government will go in the store and test your scale.
Okay.
So she was right.
That's what Dumpling said. Dumpling tell me so this
That's
morning.
my sister. That's my sister.
Yeah, you know. She tell me this morning that back to school used to do it. That what she tell me for true.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
my sister.
I know it's your sister. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, Jazzy, Nick.
All right.
Oops. Wow, we missed that caller. Okay then. Morning, Radio Markets.
Good morning.
Nice.
Morning.
No, the gentleman there say a blacksmith. It was not a blacksmith, it was a tinsmith.
Okay, tinsmith. Uh-huh.
No,
Back to school.
the weights,
Uh-huh.
whether the 1/2 pound, 1 pound or whatever, they had a hole
Mm.
under the bottom of them. So
Okay.
the tinsmith would melt solder in there.
Mm-hmm.
So when the scale is on a level with the scale pan on, they had different sizes of scale, but they sort of balance.
Mm-hmm.
So when they imbalance, he would put this solder on the side, which is lighter. So when the balance weight you're supposed to get.
Okay.
But some shopkeepers, being kind and they're not people poor, some of them they lay go down bam, and it's all right with them because they're helping somebody.
Yeah.
So it was just that. He had a man named Chapman used to do that too. I would have made scale pans for people and balanced it for them.
Mm-hmm.
But when you balance it, I'm a welder by profession, and I do all sorts of things. And when you balance it, you got to put it on somewhere that is level,
Okay.
not uphill, downhill. So they used to do them by the different police stations. So when they go by the police station at certain time of the year, you know in what area. Let's say challengers to maybe halfway tree would go to the Oldwood police station and at the scale. It's a sort of recalibration. They're using a big word now. Say recalibration because just like the people from the multi-purpose lab, they go and recalibrate these pumps at gasoline stations, etc., to make sure everybody is satisfied. Just as simple as that.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Beautiful. Thank you very much.
So you don't think that they used to be fooling
Well,
people?
So, some people used to cheap, as we say,
Mm-hmm.
because you always got bad people in the world.
Yeah.
You always have them.
Okay.
I mean, but like I said, you had good ones too, because they just let the weight go down, bam. They ain't study nothing. Once you in too excessive amount,
Yeah.
they leave you with it, because that helps you keep your customers too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
because
you.
listen, I'm going to tell you a little, I'm going quick, I'm going to know, but I know somebody used to go and buy, if they want to buy 2 pounds of chicken from a certain individual, they call for all half pounds. So they're going to get a bigger, because that person used to give you a heavy, what we call a heavier weight. It went not balanced. So they would get maybe an ounce or two and each half pound.
So he asked for all half pound.
Yes, people in this world are very clever.
I'm telling you. I never thought of that. If I go
No,
to...
because none of us knows everything, you see, but I know these things, so I could tell you.
Yeah,
So
thank
that's
you.
When my friends them sometimes we talk over, we reminisce and we look back at all these kind of things, and we don't get a big laugh out it. In our pap with them anything anyway.
I love that, Mick. I mean, I got it. He's smart. Thank you.
Okay, but
He's smart, Mick. He asked for all half pound. So, good
Yes,
morning.
Emil.
Morning.
Son boy, good morning. You take care of yourself, bigger brother. Bet and Jazzy. You see where we fall down? You hear where the elders them talking about? This is where the police force lock up. People in the market and elsewhere. Immigrants ripping us off with these skills. The long-term scale we had, we used to get teeth, but not so bad. But these electric scale, man, they're killing poor people. So, when I call on the chief of police, I call on him for a lot of things, because questions there to ask. Purely man culture.
All right. Thank you, Jam Dung. This is Jam Dung talking.
oh boy.
This is Jam Dung talking. Okay? So, he said the electrical scales are using now. So, they're really whipping out people with the electrical scales.
Well,
Can it be done with the electrical scales?
Well, I'll tell you something about the electrical scales, okay? Like they got different weights. They got grams, they got penny weights, they got pounds and different things and so. And somebody will want to buy, let's say, a penny weight or something. But no, they're gonna put it on grams instead of penny weight. So you're paying much more
Oh. Yeah.
as grams. Because I think it's I might be wrong, but I think it's 26 grams to the penny weight.
Oh.
I think I make a mistake.
But you gave me information. Thank you, Mick. Hi, good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Bless morning, Jazzy, again.
Hey, morning.
Morning, Uncle Mickey.
Morning to you.
Jazzy, me here ask if it could happen. It could happen. Who make them? The man make them. Remember, we got technology, we got all kind of thing, and man just go back in and break in into them, right? So the scale them rise and none of them say they do it, and they just do it for real. They always do it. And it is true, it happen for real. It does happen. And the man will talk about the half pound and the half pound. Just the other day, when I go buy potato for 1 6 pound of potato, I am not buying the 6 pound one time. You have to use the word.
Okay.
I'm not buying the 6 pound of potato, around 6 pound of potato, I 2 pound, 2 pound, 2 pound. That's why 4 pound around, you get 2, and you get the next 2. That's how I just do it.
Okay.
The board is big, we one got a bigger. Anyway, you have a good weekend.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. So she said, yes, they do the. I know my mother I hear my mother them talking about that already. I know them man, they take the weights them and fix them to suit themselves.
Morning.
No, they're gone. So when you go to them now, you ain't getting you gain. So I morning.
Good morning, Jazzy.
Morning.
When they put the lead in the weight, man, them shopkeepers is knock out the lead, you hear?
Okay.
So it's true things. They use, and sometimes when you buy a pound of sugar, the pound of sugar only 14 ounces.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing because they're going to tell you they don't make much on sugar. So they ain't giving you 16 ounces.
Okay.
They're giving you 14, lengthen it somewhere.
So better you buy half pound and half pound of sugar.
That's a Bajan, man. Whoever do that, that's a Bajan, man.
I'm telling you.
That's a Bajan, man. God bless you, man.
Oh my gosh, half and half.
Okay, thank you, man. Okay,
yes.
beautiful.
Oh my goodness. But I surely say, when she thinks if she buying 6 pounds, she buying two. You can't get work with the same. Because next thing they give 3 and say 6 pounds. When they could give, exactly. Oh my
Morning, Radio Market.
What's going on here with the phones now?
Hi, morning, Radio Market.
Yeah, me again. What the lady said there about the buying the 2 pound, I think it's 2 pounds she said?
Yeah.
Yes, I know a friend of mine who used to go and buy fish. He wants 6 pounds of fish, and he want them 2 pounds.
Yeah.
He tell the fisherman that he buying them for somebody. So when you wear the 6 pounds together now, you may end up with an extra half a pound and maybe a little more than that, because you know the normally trying a little one to carry it down.
Yeah.
So you end up with more than 6 pounds. But you actually want 6 pounds, but you buy 2 pounds package, and you end up with a little more than £6, maybe as much as £1.
Stroke
extra.
of a genius, you know.
Yes.
Stroke of genius. Stroke of, I mean, awesome.
Oh boy.
Smart move.
Morning, Radio Markets.
Morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Judge, and good morning, Uncle Vicky.
Hey.
Morning.
I myself experienced that selling. A lady, when I had sweet potato selling, a lady come and speak for me. She
Can't hear you, Mr. Kennedy.
Something with your phone politics. You cut it out or you're walking up and down the place or something. But you couldn't
all right, I need. Okay, let me try again.
Okay, cool. All right. Beautiful. Okay, folks, don't forget this Radio Market, and don't forget you can sell something, give away something, and
Callers, mate. Callers.
we have callers. Morning, Radio Market.
Hello, good morning.
Ouch.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Okay.
Yeah, the testing of the scales, I think, used to be done, I believe, on a periodic basis. And I think at times they probably used to do it ad hoc so that you don't know when the inspectors are coming.
Okay.
But there was a position in the civil service, I don't know if it was connected to the police force. There was a position called Inspector of Weights and Measures.
Oh.
And that person would be the one to determine whether or not your scale was appropriately balanced. And if it was not balanced, then you would either have to make the adjustment right there. You probably have to get the tinsmith, as the gentleman from Challengers was explaining, to make the adjustment so that you would conform to the standard.
Okay.
I don't know if that law is still on the books, by the way, because, of course, scales have changed over time.
Yeah.
But I know that was actually something embedded in the law. And they had this position called Inspector of Weights and Measures.
Okay, so I wonder what they're going to do with the electric scales now. Thank you so much. The king. Thank you, the king. That's the king, you know?
Okay.
The king, the king. Okay, let me see if I can find
Hello,
it.
Jazzy.
Yes.
Jazzy.
Yes, yeah.
I'm calling you back from New York. The guy was right. He right. The inspector name was Edgin.
Okay.
Inspector
Edgin was the inspector for weights and scale.
Okay.
Agents. Okay.
Inspector Edgins. All right, cool. Thanks. Thanks, honey boy.
Okay. Whoops.
Morning.
Morning, Radio Market.
You Uncle Mickey here now?
You can hear.
Go ahead. Talk
to me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I saw what I experienced the same thing Shirley talk about. When I was in the market selling, a lady, every week she come buy from me. And she want 6 pounds of potato. And she buy them by the 2 pounds. She buy less than for other people. I just want to separate, and I got to try to eat whatever in the bad. Yes.
Still
so
going.
she might end up with 7 or 8 pounds of sweet potato. So I got the natural scale. I got the scale with the weight. And the scale with the weight give you a better weight. And when you know with magic, right? It's on the scale with the weight. Only half pound you get you.
And we have 4?
You get in.
Oh.
No, when you put it on
it still sounds funny, the phone. I still can't hear you good.
Your phone breaking up still politics. Yeah, you're cutting out and cutting in. So sorry about that, okay? Okay then. Folks, don't forget this Radio Market, and you could talking about the scale and so, but you could still call in and sell you items and different things. And
okay, somebody here saying that Winston Twit, he says if the scale go on grams, the seller will lose.
Yes, that's what I was just telling you that, right? Yes, the seller.
Okay, saying hi to Jonathan Pace, watching and listening from Florida. Nancy's a case about Jazzy. I'm gonna start giving you a bag of rubber bands to distribute. Okay. Then Trevor and Sadler says, morning, Jazzy and Mick, listening from all the way in Boston. Ain't all the way now, boy. Hail up to the Market Street boys for me, like Barman, Nikki, and the guys at Dorset.
Nice.
Yes, Trevor and Sadler. That's only Biggie brother, you know. Biggie the twins. That's only the twins.
Yes.
Then, okay. So, Trevor and morning. Market Street to the world.
Okay.
We got callers. Make your hand join touch.
Morning, Radio Market.
Yes, good morning, Uncle Vicky and Auntie Jazzy.
Hey, nice morning, Bunny.
Yes. I have over 200 baby rabbits for sale.
What?
$25 for one. Buy 4, get 1 free.
Wait a minute.
That's the bunny man. Bunny selling himself. Bunny rabbits. What? That's a lot of rabbits.
How much is that? 25 for one?
25 for one. Buy 4, get 1 free.
Get 1 free.
25 for one. Okay.
I'm going to give you 2 numbers.
Go ahead.
763.
1781.
1781.
665.
665.
665.
7540.
7540. Got you
Yes,
covered. So you said buy 1.
Buy
Buy
4. Get 1 free.
4.
4 bunnies.
Buy 4, get 1 free.
Get 4 bunnies.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Okay, bun.
That's right.
You got that?
Yeah.
Yeah, greetings.
Okay, bun. Good morning, Radio Market.
A pleasant good morning, and how are you today?
Yeah, be good, thank you.
Great. As a few weeks ago, you announced a number for somebody who was selling a machine to count money. Do you still have that information available, please?
I'll have to go find that.
It's about 3 Saturdays ago.
About how much?
About 3 Saturdays ago.
I really don't know. I'll have to see if
Okay,
I can find
she gonna look for it and she gonna
Maybe
say
even
to find it.
I can see, okay?
Yeah.
See what I can
Okay.
see.
Okay, beautiful. Morning, Radio Market.
Good morning, Jazzy and Mick. You know, something happened to me about 2 weeks ago. I sent my daughter to buy you $50 worth of mutton. And when she come back, I say, what is it, $50 worth of mutton? So I call the shopkeeper. And I said, I send to buy some mutton. And you send 3 pounds mutton, you did not give up my daughter no change. She said, $12 a pound.
What?
I said, yes, I know $12 a pound. So he says 3 pounds. So I say 12. I say 3 times 12 is much. 36. He said, actually, now, give me what's 4.4 something. I said, okay, he robbed me whole $12. Not $12, too much. $40, but this is okay. So it's the same electrical store. So they're still robbing people.
Okay.
Yeah, they're still robbing people.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, man. Oh my goodness, the woman
Okay.
passionate.
Yeah.
Okay, and we have something to put on the radio on the market, Jazzy. So anybody who needs someone to, anybody who needs someone to take care of the elderly, any elderly person, you can call the number. Oh my goodness.
You lost it?
I got the number. You call this number here, 767.
So need elderly care?
Yes, anybody who wants
Home
to
care
take care of the
officer,
elderly, whether it's a
home
man,
care
woman.
assistant?
She'll assist you in taking care of your elderly for you, with passion and 767 8443.
8443.
Yes, she take care of the elderly for you. Give her a call and see
one,
if you need her help, and she'll be very happy.
767-8443?
Yes, 767-8443. That's the number to call if you want somebody to take care of the elderly for you. When you're going to work, you want somebody to stay home, mind your, your grand.
Call her.
Okay, call her. Okay, good morning, Radio Market.
Okay, Mick and Jazz again. Megan.
Yes.
Nice, man.
You'll be shocked and amazed the number of people who listen to this program, especially in that nostalgia part, because they learn a lot.
Thank you.
And the person said to me, tell them to keep it up, because every Saturday I make sure I listen, especially to the part where they talk about olden days and how what's happening. So, yes, and to suggest something to me, but one of these days when I'll come up to this and tell you what, I won't tell you on here.
Okay, it will be nice to see you.
And see if you'll go with it, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Okay, then. Oh, boy. Morning, Radio
thank
Market. morning, Radio Market. Hi.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Okay.
Morning, balance me.
Okay, then.
And morning, brother. Calling Awi.
Yeah, you're calling Awi. Thanks.
No, another way which people will get robbed. You know when you go buy gas, there is a part called impeller. That is what spin when the gas come up from the pump. Now this long hose from the pump machine that show you how much gas you got, how many dollars you have. And you all the way out the body car. From the moment you leg the trigger, you reach up $10 and you leg the trigger, the gas stops put out in the middle in your car.
and the impeller is all the way in the machine that is standing there that's showing you how much gas you buy. So therefore, when you see you buy $10 what to get and the $10 show on the machine, $10 ain't gone in your car, you know. Because the impeller is not in the throttle. The impeller is way back in the machine. So there is where the pump catching people with gasoline.
Okay.
You're not paying, you're not getting your value for the money what show up on the screen.
All right.
Okay then.
Thank you.
Okay, brother.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Thank you.
Yes, yes.
Okay. We can take a break and come back?
Yes, ma'am.
Mick, we got more to talk about. You know who may see for a while? Malcia. And I just see John saying hi to Malcia. Malcia, good morning. How you doing? Pearlina Harris says, Pearlina Harris, good morning, Jazzy and Mick. Two special icons and always sharing positive vibes. Thank you, my sister, my big sister. Now, Joan said, I remembered some people used to use their hands to weigh the food. It's true.
They
They
bad
put it-
like that.
yeah, they-
Yeah,
they
they
bad
bad
like
like
that,
that,
you know.
you know. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
There are some
it's
people who
true.
go
It's
bad-
true.
Bad like that, for true.
It's true.
That is so true, John.
And then Beverly says, good morning, lovely people. The Bureau of Standards does the calibration of scales in the Federation. Maybe you can invite them to educate. Well, they don't come on with like Frank and Candid and so.
Okay.
You know, but I want them to know about the old-time scale and so. You know, the old-time scale. We had one, you know. My mother used to wear a coat. Well, I used to just go and go wear all the time. I used to enjoy that. Take out the thing wear.
And you're going to sleep?
Because, you know,
Oh, boy.
when we were younger and so, like going shopping, so was something that was really nice, you know. First of all, when you go in the shop, you could tear off the saltfish, the piece of the saltfish, and eat the piece of the saltfish while they're busy weighing and so. And then going shop, so much things happen between going shop and coming back home, right? The amount of things that used to happen. You stop to play pitch, you stop to do all kind of things. By the time you reach back home, and when you go buy bread and so, sometimes you go buy the water pipe. I mean, it's so much things used to happen.
For real, for real. Okay.
Between the going.
Morning, Radio Market.
Good morning, good morning.
Morning.
My name is Kyle France, better known as Pepsi, calling from the BVI, Chocolate City.
Okay.
I want to give my big up to ZIZ for making 61 years.
Thank you.
And do you know the abbreviation of ZIZ?
We don't have a meaning, so.
You tell me your meaning.
Zacchaeus in Zion.
Okay, Zacchaeus in Zion.
Zacchaeus,
All right.
okay, then. Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chocolate City, man.
And one of the best shows you had on ZIZ was Soul Serenade.
Soul
Serenade.
Soul Serenade, right? That's so true. That's so.
Yeah, you remember that show?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
remember
yeah.
that great program, the Soul Serenade, yeah?
You had like Otis Redding, Perkins Ledge,
Yeah.
James Brown,
Yes.
Wilson Pickett, Joe
Yes,
Tex,
yes,
The
yes.
soul, the soul
Joe
guys.
Simon,
All the soul
Simon
guys,
Brown.
Soul
Wow.
Serenade.
You'll never stop calling.
Yeah, you ain't gonna stop. All right, thank you so
Okay,
much.
thanks, man. God bless.
and all those guys.
God bless
Okay, all the
you.
best,
God
man.
bless
Thanks.
you.
Morning. Whoops. Good. Okay. Beautiful.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna shout out my good friend in England that I spoke to yesterday. He's 90-something years old. His name is Mr. Lord Father Webster.
Okay.
His granddaughter celebrated birthday yesterday, which was Lisa. Lisa, hope you had a nice birthday. And he spoke to Lisa, and Lisa gave me the phone, and he said, "Man, I listened to Ayo 11 o'clock. I mean, when did what?
It's
11
the 5
in the
hours
afternoon,
ahead. Yeah,
sometime
the
in the
5
afternoon. So I'm
hours
gonna say, Mr. Edwards, Mr. Webster, good morning to you, and I hope everything is okay in England. And he's gonna be 90-something, 95 something, 97 sometime soon. So big oaths to you, okay? Beautiful.
All right.
Morning, Radio Market.
Yes, Auntie Jazzy and Uncle Mickey. One
Nancy?
time, right, in 86.
Yeah.
I forget the girl who was on. But she said something, serenade. She said lunch and lemonade.
All right.
Yeah, she got right now. Make remember who more than you.
All right, man.
Everybody
Alrighty.
had that as a joke all day. What about Mr. Ting one? Mr. Morton in the gut with a pig snout and the pig snout Me make not the story too. All them you all never do the say. You all used to do them in the house. I said they make birthday. A happy birthday to me. I said I didn't get to call in like get
Thank you.
Big day. Okay.
All right, thanks.
Good morning, Radio Market.
Good morning, Uncle Mickey and Auntie Jazzy. How are you guys?
Hey,
Nice
morning.
one, Mills.
Super, so as usual. I agree with the caller about the history, and you learn a lot of things that you didn't know, you take for granted.
Mm-hmm.
But Jazzy, let's say, only concession good for the soul?
I'm telling you.
If you have the piece of saltfish and all kind of thing?
Yeah, man, when you go shop. But you know that Biff, you never used to do that.
Yeah, Biff used to do that.
Biff, you do it too. Biff, you do it. And if Macquill around and you see the Macquill is all over, you're taking off a piece of Macquill.
But not only that, after school you come home, and I guess most villages had in somebody who baked bread and sell bread.
Mm-hmm.
They had penny bread, and with the same thing they do with the fish. When you go buy 2 shilling penny bread, the man put it on 2, 3, 4 more.
Yeah.
And they hot out the oven.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time you reach home, you don't eat off about 3 or 4 days. So
I'm telling you.
the parents wouldn't even know that you get extra bread. But in terms of the shopping, girl Jazzy, you're right. You teeth off and you go play cricket, play football, play hoop, do whatever,
Some of the
flying
things you do between the time.
And the excuse is, I think everybody uses the same excuse. The shop had in a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because only one person at a time they're going to deal with you. Go wait until they're done.
Exactly.
Half a pound of mackerel, 2 ounces of cheese, 3 pounds of sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you got your list or you call it out your head, so.
Boy, and them shopkeepers were awesome. They had the pencil behind the ear, right? And the
Yeah.
cardboard. And the piece of cardboard.
Yeah, and they check
right?
that, you know.
And they check it with a pencil.
Accurate, you know.
And put it on the tongue and the gone again.
And the amazing thing, they didn't have a lot of times they add in a pound and 3 quarts, 48 cents and whatever. And what to me was more amazing, especially the fishmongers who couldn't read.
Yeah.
And you tell them 2 pounds of sprat, a pound of gar, 3 pounds of ballyhoo, a pound of patfish. They're going to tell you 5 and 7.50 and 2.33 and whatever, and they give you a price. And you ain't got to check it, Jazzy.
Mental arithmetic.
I know shop people couldn't read, but they could check.
Check like anything. Mental arithmetic, you can't fool them.
And it even happened today with domino. When I play in domino, I go put them 6 and 3 and 9 and 4, 13 and whatever. The man will watch it and tell you 31.
31. Yeah, I mean.
Amazing.
Yes.
All right then, guys.
All right, thanks. I'm telling you.
Okay then, morning Radio Market.
Jazzy and Uncle Mick. You know what I remember? You remember when the Arab people used to go there? The table right by the door.
Mm.
You know them young upstart girls from Troy out up used to go there and check up a thing and run, you know. Because you used to go mackerel and the saltfish and they just as the gentleman said they want to put in the bread, they just take it up, they tell one their friend, keep him busy. And he just take it up and they run gone with it. Boy, that was something else in them days.
All right.
Okay then. Ah, boy.
Well, we can take a break. You hear? It's Nancy, you know, Nancy and she overrun them. We can take a break and come back. Are you stick and stay? We're coming back.
Power Talk. Power Talk is Skellig's radio program aired the first and third Wednesday of every month. Tune in at 9:30 a.m. on ZIZ Radio for the latest information on what's happening at Skellig. Learn more about doing business with Skellig and the services.
Listen to me. Them say the foolish man build his house on the sun, while a wise man build his house high up on a rock, and solid as a rock I stand. No demons, no curse, one fire upon a chop. Beware of the Antichrist, beware of the vampires, cause them reap what them never sow. So tell me about the stories you never told us. like we were kings and queens. Now we're fighting for rings and dreams. Forget the simple things like liquor, thanks and please. Whether they cook your food, you eat your rice and peas. And no worry yourself is as reality. So wake up. No more rest sleeping sons of Jacob. While you are fight with the flesh, man, I strengthen the soul. On progress, cause me can't die. Life goes on. I'm telling you, man, overcome all these obstacles. Bro, I rise. Me I pray for the highest mountain. Life goes on. I'm telling you, man, overcome all these obstacles. Bro, I rise. Me I pray for the highest mountain. Tell me you got me forward. Just don't tell me you got me back. Don't hold me back. No get catch me, no crap in a bucket. If them see you fall, them will love it. And if you make a move, them will judge it. I better me, I better you. Imagine a world where we have to pass through, where the youth in the street is a target too. Now I'm no groceries and the light bills. Cause I see your pain without looking through your window. See your pain. Yeah, sometimes.
We are back. It is 5 minutes past the hour of 11. Welcome back to Radio Market. Nice to have you all online with us. Dancy said the first 5 rubber bands is to who? Okay, so here we go. Hi, good morning.
Jazzy,
yes.
This is Sonny Boy calling you back. You from Market Street?
I'm from Navy Street.
Oh, because my mother's house is Upper Market Street by the Royal Church.
Yeah. I'm from Navy Street. My brother named Gabs. Everybody know Gabs.
Oh, Gabs is my friend.
Gabs is my brother. Yeah, that's my brother.
Is that the Gabs who play football?
Right, for Santos. That's my brother.
Play for Santos?
Yeah.
Oh, he have a foot like a rocket.
Yeah, that's my brother. That's my brother.
Oh, he could kick the ball so hard. They have an indirect kick, and God will kick it from almost the half line to the goalkeeper and score. Boy, yeah, he couldn't play in any international team, Santos team. That's the best team Saints ever had, Santos.
Hey, well, Bunga can talk about that. You got to deal with Bunga with that.
I know you have good sister, man. That's my friend.
Yes. I must tell him.
Okay, Jazzy.
Nice,
all right,
man.
cool.
Wow, look at him. We make his day.
I'm telling you, right? Yes, so Mick. Okay, I used to come from, because we had no shops in Navy Street. Remember 3 coins?
Of course.
3 coins. 3 coins was the only shop. Joe Father, right?
Yeah.
Down in Navy Street, he used to sell. He had a shop down there in Navy Street.
Yeah, 3 coins.
3 coins.
Yeah,
That's the only shop we really had. Besides, the little ones that they sell frozen jar and Tam and Jam, Miss Moses, Miss Moses and Miss Shy and so. But when you go in shop now, we go over Market Gut.
You go over the
and
Gut.
in the Gut you had Tony shop. Tony shop was in the Gut. Then you had down to the bottom was thing. What's his name again? Morton shop. Morton shop. No.
Okay. I mean, no, College Street.
In College Street,
okay,
Gut.
College Street. Okay.
You had Tony where Yolan come after, but Yolan come in the 80s. I think in the 80s Yolan come.
Okay.
But Tony was there in the 70s. Tony went St. Croix to live, but Tony was in the 70s. So we used to walk over to Tony, go buy with bread and everything and so and come back. It used to be awesome going shop. It was, people now today more go to the grocery.
Of course, yes,
right?
ma'am.
But going shop was a real big thing. I mean, it was just so cool to go over in the shop.
Yeah.
Go buy. And remember they used to pump the oil? They used to got the pump and the pump in the oil.
Kerosene oil.
Some thick oil, cooking oil.
Okay,
nothing thick, so, And then they're talking about we can't use oil today. The kind of oil we used to consume. That way I can't take on this Google, because when Google, they make people frightened.
Yeah.
Google make you afraid to eat.
Exactly.
The kind of oil that they used to pump out of that thing there.
And we used to consume it, eh?
And we used to consume the oil.
And we still live today.
And I'm telling you.
Morning Radio Market.
Morning.
Morning.
Yeah, I have big back to sell.
Have what?
Big back TV, not the flat screen, the big back.
What you said?
And you got fat back screen TV to sell?
Yeah, the big back, yeah. For $600.
You got one to sell?
Yeah, big back TV.
Oh, he got a fatback TV to sell, $600.
Fatback TV?
Yeah, fatback, yeah.
For how much?
600, he said.
What's your number?
760. 3089.
How big is this TV?
19-inch.
19
inch. Okay.
Okay.
And I also have audio pipe speaker, 12-inch.
What TV? What kind of speaker?
Audio pipe.
Audio point?
Audio point?
Pipe.
Okay.
Audio pipe?
Yeah, for $200.
Audio pipe speaker?
Yeah, 12-inch, $500.
Okay.
A 12-inch, $200.
You understand what I'm saying?
No, may I understand, but somebody who hearing can hear because we just can't hear when all you're saying things. 12-inch at the same number, right?
Yeah, same number. I'm a 12-inch audio pipe speaker for $200.
A speaker, 12-inch.
Yeah, audio pipe.
Okay. Audio mic.
Yeah. Pipe.
No, okay.
I can't get by.
No, okay. Where your number be?
Somebody can tell us.
PIP.
Okay, where is it?
So your number is 7603089, right?
Yeah, and the TV.
Yeah, I got it to them.
Okay, when they call you, tell them where you got.
Yeah, when they call you, give them the info.
Okay.
Call her.
Here?
Yeah.
Morning, Radio Markets.
Hey, good morning, brother and sister.
Hey, morning. Oh, my band brother, you had a shop. So you had a shop, so you used to deal with the scales them too?
Okay.
So what kind of scales you used to go?
The speaker the guy have, brand name is Audio Pipe.
Audio Pipe?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's a 12-inch speaker.
Thank you so much,
my band brother, man. Nice.
Jazzy, I have a piece of history for you. And you
Today is the 12th of March.
Mm.
Today is my son's birthday.
Okay.
12th of March.
Mm.
Well, I must say one of them. And today is Domino's birthday, 12th of March.
Wonderful.
And we make 15 years today.
Okay, congratulations and happy birthday.
We started 2007.
Wonderful.
And we're celebrating 15 years today.
Nice.
Well, I had some pan pizza yesterday, and I'm telling you, pan pizza is off the chain.
Oh man, everything we got is off the chain.
But that one there is that's my specialty.
To make sure that you all enjoy whatever you buy.
Yes, the Veggie Supreme, Veggie Pacific, my favorite.
Oh, yeah, man. Everybody wants the Pacific Veggie.
Yeah, that's
Don't forget, today, everyone coming in would get a scratch card.
Okay.
Right? With the order, you scratch it off on the back, and you can win 50% off. You can win free 2-liter soda. You can win your next purchase free.
Okay.
And it's so many things happening.
Wonderful. I got my scratch card home. I'm going to check it.
Okay. So everybody get your scratch cards. There is so much you could get back from Domino's as usual.
Thank you, Arthur, and happy birthday to your son, and happy birthday to Domino's.
Yeah, thanks much.
But I was asking you, Arthur, your mother had a shop, ain't it?
Yes. My father had a shop too.
Yeah, you used to use...
Central Street is where they started.
Exactly.
In front of Mr. Bagnall.
Okay.
Right
that
there
name?
on the corner of Prickapay Alley.
Uh-huh.
I think they had, I think it's a hairdresser shop was there, a Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
I have a question for you, though. Did you use weight and scales?
Of course.
So you still got the piece under the scale, too?
The piece under the scale?
Yeah.
Yeah, the little...
the lead?
What's it? A little piece of lead they used to solder on there.
Okay.
You know, you used to have to carry the weight and scales to get checked at the police station to the back.
Okay.
You know, to make sure they're giving the correct weight and so forth. You know, weights and measures, they used to call it. I don't know if they still have that going on.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
You have to carry, the scale there to make sure that the weight customers getting from you is the correct weight, the exact weight. You know, if it's not, they would put on a little piece here and there to make sure a pound is a pound.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, thank you so much.
Nice, man.
Thanks, too.
Okay.
You and Uncle. Take care.
Okay. Morning, Radio Markets.
Hey, Jazzy.
Hey.
Until today, a lot of people don't know your brother right name.
His name is Dennis Clark.
His name was Lionel.
Dennis Clark. Dennis.
I I got mixed up, guys. We got mixed up.
Okay. Yeah, Dennis Clark.
Good morning. Whoops. Hello. Okay, Jen.
Okay,
Beautiful.
Carmen, Chumney said Mr. Frank had a shop in College Street by the water. By the water pipe where? By the water department or the water pipe hour?
College Street.
In College Street. Who the shops were in College Street? From the top, come down. I only remember Tony, and then come down to Morton. We used to go by Sweet Oil India. Remember, we used to sing a song, Well, My Peace. May I want to sing it?
Morning, Radio Markets.
Morning. Yes.
Radio Market?
Yes.
Yeah, the mountain bike man again. About 5 bikes left.
Okay.
Trek our Gary Fisher mountain bikes, going for 600 as is. Number to call, 665-4320.
Okay. Got you covered.
Also looking for a small filing cabinet. Has anybody got one out there?
Now you're looking for that there since the market.
Yeah, yes,
since COVID start. You're looking for a filing market.
You want a brand new one, you see.
Small filing cabinet. To drop. Thank you.
Okay. Morning, Radio Markets.
Yeah, Jazzy, you know the difference between us.
What was
and
that?
The young.
Hello?
Yes, the difference between us and the younger people them. Remember, every Saturday, we used to have to purge out. Our mother used to have to come bring castor oil and all them things.
Not every Saturday. Not every Saturday at all. Not every Saturday at all.
How you?
Not me.
You never used to drink no castor oil and no salt.
Not every Saturday, I say. Maybe when school starts.
Yeah, we used to do that.
When school starts.
Even though we used to consume the sweet oil and all them things, we used to get purged out.
We used to get purged at when school going to start and so, but not every Saturday, boy. Me couldn't take that day every Saturday.
Yeah, my mother used to come and do that, you know. I used to do a shit on she back at right way.
Not every...
Oh, my God. Okay. Good morning, Radio Market.
Morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
You had Miss Body Shop in...
What was that?
Wrong number. It sounds like this is a wrong number.
Radio Market? Okay.
Good morning, Radio Market.
Hello?
Yes, just the day.
I
when
can't
mango
answer the
time,
phone.
You know, when you're the holidays and you eat a pot of mango, you're going home for holidays from school. And then the week before school open, on a Sunday, not Saturday, on a Sunday they gave you the castle, they tell you, wet your foot, stand up there, wet your foot. And they give you a spoonful of castle, some of them, they squeeze a lime on it. And then next time, but it was good for your body, and so he say he shower, he want to bother his car to them, I feel so good at my age of 70, so to bother him, me drink mine and me feel good. I remember the take cattle oil too. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Cattle oil used to get that was
Nancy? Okay. Nancy Bell.
Morning.
Is Nancy fault, you know? Good
Morning.
Yeah, morning.
Yes.
Hey, Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you buy a bag of nuts, from those nuts well done in the wood.
I
would like to know how much ounces in them bag there.
I know, right? But we don't, but, I mean, they just do it for a certain amount.
I like the people, nuts vendors, to tell us.
But they don't wear them. Do they wear them?
They must wear them.
They don't, they just measure, watch. As we said, people used to wear things in their hand and so maybe they just measure the thing, just to look at it and say, okay, this is enough, and just sell them for whatever.
So, see that, we got to find out because if you buy a bag for $5, you can't know where you get to be $5.
I mean, how much you get in a can when we used to buy a can for 10 cents? Something you get 3 nuts. I can't do me. So, I mean, I can understand the ones in the supermarket because they got prices on them. Like you got 8, 10, you got 5 something, you got 6 something. You know what I mean? You make them the run and so you buy in the supermarket.
Yeah, but them parts one of them,
maybe they don't measure, they must just put it back them to stand up and try in and judge. I don't see why we need to know. How much it is. All right, they probably just judge.
Yeah, judge. Morning, Radio Market.
You know what they used to do too? Someone, when they go buy something in the scale, and they know they're going to give you less than the weight, when they fling them in the scale, they shut down and they turn the face the other way. That means you are you take them out. And just hear them Syrian, when they first come to sink it, they used to go on the island with a suitcase every Sunday.
Yeah.
So one time they come Buckley's, I think it was Solomon, and my mother used to trust, and all them key and cutters and the estates used to go trust. So a man went by see Haley, said, Mr. C. Haley, I want this dungaree. Here's C. Haley. No. You trust long time you no pay. No, you see me come back, you run like mango sugarcane. Me not trust you no more, no come back.
Yeah, good to see.
Oh my goodness. Good morning, Radio Market.
Morning.
Yes.
I'm on air?
Yeah.
Okay, I was calling to say that Miss Body had a shop in College Street at the top.
Who that is?
Body.
Body.
That's in where? What part of College Street?
At the top.
Just a little opposite, but in front of Claxton.
That's upper College Street?
Yes, Miss Body.
There's a shop up there, but me remember Miss Body.
Yes.
Me only can remember going by Tony shop, you know?
Body was up to College Street. After you come down your steps, straight across.
Okay. Me remember that. I remember going by Tony shop. And Carmen is saying they had a man by Baby Doglings. Had a shop named Mr. Frank's.
Okay.
But me remember.
Me and from College Street, so you're from the area, so you're supposed to know about that.
That's what I'm saying. Me remember, but oil. Somebody was calling me, but I can't take a call because on the ear. But he was saying, I think over Kayon, they make oil. They used to make cooking oil over there.
Okay. I know
over there in Spooners, they used to make the oil. I think they used to have a ginnery up there, something they used to do up there. It's a cotton ginnery or something they used to do up there and do oil, for true. I remember hearing about it, but somebody will go a call and really clarify.
I feel you.
But the cooking oil, we used to got that there.
In abundance.
I mean.
Good morning, Radio Market.
Yeah, the cooking oil in Canary, it used to do up, what the place name of? Spooners.
In Kayon.
Spooners
yes.
in Kayon.
And it was from cottonseed.
Okay.
And we used to call it no cooking oil and no mazola. We used to call it sweet oil.
Sweet oil, that's right.
And that was a relish we used to put in with penny bread too.
Yeah, people sweet oil and bread. They say it tastes like saltfish.
Nice.
Man, I have sweet oil and bread get to taste like saltfish.
Morning, Radio Market.
Turn down your radio.
Yes, I've done that.
Okay.
But culture forced me in a sense. But just yesterday I had an argument with two persons, they're older than me, about the same thing about ginnery, gin and cotton. Now, at the Spooners, cotton ginnery and cooking oil factory, I visited there when I was going to school. A teacher took us there about twice. The cotton that was grown, let's say, at Stonefort, and Stonefort had a cotton ginnery. They would hold in seed that they want to replant. But then the excess, they would take it to the same Spooners. And it would be processed. They crush it. They had a special mill to crush it, and then they would squeeze it.
Okay.
And then you get cooking oil. So they used to refer to it as cottonseed oil. Very good oil, very healthy. And then the residue would go back to some of the estates who want it. And they would mix it with molasses to feed the animals. Because those days, almost all the estates used to have animals, whether it's pig and cattle and that kind of thing. And where they had horses too. Horses, donkeys, and mules. So, just yesterday I was going to call you, I was going to call you, but what things happen in a kind of way. When my thoughts go on things, I realize they happen. So, but I wanted to remind those two persons who were querying me that Stoneford had a cotton ginnery. My mother used to work there, and her children used to go there and help her do the work.
Okay.
And the cotton ginnery was built by one of the Malolus. And one of them was an engineer. He's the man who built it. And I had an uncle who is deceased now. He told me he worked with him when he was erecting it.
Okay.
And so forth, right? So I'm not going to say other things about it, but I just try it out there because I want these fellows to know that there was a ginnery. Some of the ruins are still there. somebody who in the hand and have his got and a project. Have a good day.
Thank you, man. Okay, beautiful. Morning, Radio Market.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, what the gentleman said just a while ago about the cotton seed, it is true. And I can attest to the fact that the cotton ginnery at Spooner's used to actually make the cooking oil as well. And it also, the residue that he spoke about,
yeah,
we used to call it cotton seed cake. Cotton seed cake. And it was, as he said, used to mix with molasses to feed the cattle. My brother and I, Eugene, we used to have cattle and some we were small. And we used to go to Spooner's with this big crocus bag. Not them small little crocus bag what they got nowadays. They don't make them like that anymore. And we used to buy a whole bag of quote-unquote cotton seed cake. And we would take it home and we would have it stored, and then periodically we would mix bits of it with the molasses that we would buy from the factory, and we would feed the cattle with that.
Oh, okay.
So it is really true. We had significant industrial activity here in St. Kitts and Nevis.
I'm telling you, yeah.
Yeah, man, we had significant industrial activity here. I don't know if it is possible to actually get that kind of entrepreneurial thing going again.
I know.
So that we could actually do, because you see the picking of the cotton, the growing and the picking of the cotton was primary production. But then we used to go the next step and have what you call secondary and tertiary production.
Okay.
And then we used to go into the marketing as well. If we could get that going again, you wouldn't have a want for work.
Yeah.
People would have work to do.
And the thing is, I like how we used to use everything, every resource. So when you done do whatever, you leave back, as you said, the residue, the cake, you still use it for something else.
That's right.
But now we throw it. Now they're doing things that you have to throw away everything. You can't even get to use nothing, the pulp and so from things people ain't want to use them now. They throw out the pulp and stuff like that.
Yeah, have a good day.
Thank you. That's so interesting. Okay.
Okay. Morning, Radio Market.
Oh, look.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Jazzy, what the guy was saying about Spooners, right? The shopkeeper them used to catch the truck right down there by the battle store. The battle store used to be next to Rami. And then we go over Spooners and buy the sweetheart. And bring it back to their shop. And the guy was talking about Mr. Malalo. His son, the engineer name was Patrick. And they own their Polytheater.
Okay.
Down by the warehouse.
So tell me something. Oh, the Syrians that used to go around, was the Astafans was a part of that too, that used to go around selling stuff? Mr. Astafan? Okay.
Beautiful. Hi, good morning, Radio Market.
Yeah? Used to be one?
Yeah, Astafan and Sihelian.
And Sihelian and all them. Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, that's what they call it. When they came here, that's what they used to do. Go around with a suitcase and sell cloth and side. And the other people too, who born here, will buy from them. He had a lady named Miss Henny from our cannery, a dark lady. She was very friendly to Miss Warner. Miss Warner passed away the other day, a couple of years ago. They used to do that, buy the cloth, and then from them and then go around sell it too.
Okay.
It started to get established.
Okay, so there was Tonhan.
Tonhan people. Tonhan, yeah. Thank you.
We used to corn here too. We used to grow corn here in a make.
Corn.
Yeah, the corn and the cob. Well, I remember.
But they're still going corn.
Over in Tamanaco.
But they had a field, I think. Okay.
Okay.
Clifford said Mr. Frank's shop was next to the alley by Baby Darlings. And Miss Grammer's sister, she said, yeah, Mr. Frank's shop was in College Street after Yvette Taylor and before Baby Shepherd. So I know the area. But me, I remember Mr. Frank's shop. And I got to be, I should have been in that deal.
You should have known that, didn't it?
Yeah. I can't remember Mr. Frank's shop in College Street. Only Tony. The only one I could remember is Tony's shop. Going over by Tony.
Well,
so, go ahead, Mick, what you're saying?
I mean, which part I live, we had plenty shops. We had
Where?
Mr. Boyers.
In the guts?
Nah, Newtown.
In Newtown?
Yeah. We had Mr. Boyers shop. They had Mr. Warner shop. And Mr. Frank shop.
That's Stanley Franks?
No, Bonnie Frank's dad.
So there's another Franks again. So we have more than one Frank shop.
Yeah, Frank's shop.
Franks had a franchise or something?
Yes,
Yeah.
and we had Claudia. They had Fulton. Oh my God, we had so much shops around us that we had more shops than we could have. Boaty shop. You had Fulton shop. You had, oh my goodness, we had so much shops in the area that is unbelievable. So you can remember the one shop in Cali Street. I don't know. I wonder about that
We
shop.
can't remember the other. That's the whole thing that they got me by. Mr. Franks, good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, I interrupt again. I don't normally do this, but we used to grow a lot of corn. The corn, the cobs, they used to come big, and when they ripe, they yellow. But a lot of us used to steal the corn. When we go mountain, we cook the time when we coming back home and go through the field, and when the corn ripen. And then we'll bring them home. Those days we never used to boil corn much. We used to roast them. So, but the estates used to grow the corn to feed the animals. The horses, they'll dry the corn, pull them off the cob, and then they'll put them in the trough for the horses to eat. Just like how when they got to drink the molasses water and so. And my father told me that, I remember this because of this war in Ukraine. When they had the Second World War, some of the estates used to plant, instead of planting cane, they'll take out a couple of fields and plant peas and beans and onions. And then when they weak, they supply them to the merchants in Bastia. I know a couple of fields that he showed me, what they used to grow in them. So, I into the history a bit. So, anyway, you have a good day.
Okay.
You got to come talk to us one of these days. My cousin said Mr. Franks had a grandson we called Chimney Boy because he was jet black. Mrs. Franks used to say, Chimney Boy, he is the sweetest boy. I believe. I wonder where he is, the sweetest little boy. Okay then. Oh my gosh. We got callers by Mick and it's time for you to leave, and we're at the end. Morning.
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 Yeah. But Jazzy. Yeah, I tried to call it earlier, but I couldn't get in. About the scale story, right? When you put the scale and when you put the scale pan on the scale, it's supposed to balance.
Yeah.
It's supposed to balance. As long as it's not balancing, they put a piece of lead wherever applicable.
Oh, okay.
To make it balance. Yeah, so that is all. Sometimes it's at the weight itself. They put the steel. If you realize the weight got a little hole behind, sometimes the weight a little bit too light, they put a piece of lead in it.
Okay.
Yes,
see,
so
I was telling him about you.
But maybe some people use to thief as well, eh? But that is how we use.
Yeah, I was telling him about you, Lennox. Okay, what you're telling me. All right. Morning.
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 Yes.
Market?
Yes.
Yeah, you're talking about the shop them up the gut. Yeah, the shop there by, when you come to Bridges Alley.
Coming where?
When you come to by Bridges Alley.
Bridges Alley? Where Bridges Alley is be?
You know where Bridges they live?
Oh, you mean by your land? The alley that leads from Market Street to College Street?
Yeah, right on the corner there. We have to bus out in College Street.
Yeah.
A shop there.
Yeah, that's your land. That's your land.
Mr. Carey.
Okay.
Mr. Carey, yeah, Carey shop. I think it's still going.
Yes, it's still there.
Yeah.
Only the two shops are in about up the gut. Tony and that shop.
Yeah, that's the only thing. But I never know about Mr. Frank's shop. All right, thanks.
Beautiful. Morning, Radio Market.
Okay, Jazzy and Mick, you mentioned something about shops in Newtown. Between Orishtown, and we call Liverpool Road and Newtown. Who had the most shops? I think in any two areas, Newtown, George Street, and Orishtown. That's where Fraser live. Between all the shops in the world you could find.
Yes, sir.
Like every other house.
We got to do a shop review.
We got a shop.
We got to have a shop review. A shop survey next week. A shop review. Yeah,
no,
I see.
I remember that. For you.
All
for
right.
real. Okay,
we
boy.
can do a shop review.
Oh, you want me to go home now?
Last call.
Good morning, Radio Market.
Hey, Jazzy.
That going around the island by Ford Abbott and all them other people.
Yeah.
I could remember maybe in the 80s,
this guy Dali from Sandy Point.
Yes.
Who owns Quick Bargain by the police station there.
Yes, you have a place there, yeah.
He actually started doing something like that from his vehicle, eh?
Okay.
He goes in Martin and buy 5 jeans, 10 jeans, on a t-shirt and go around selling them from his car.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got a little place in Sandy Point selling that. He expanded on it and then he go to bars here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not only in the 60s or 70s or 50s or whenever that had happened, at least in the 80s with Dali.
Yeah.
And another topic, you're hearing you talking about baby links and baby that and baby this nickname in St. Kitts.
Oh, yeah. We can't go to nickname Avenue, Lord.
If you ain't had a nickname something wrong, Jazzy.
Huh?
If you ain't had a nickname something wrong.
If you got a nickname Avenue, dog dead. I was telling my son and all about nickname that we had and so, and boy, my son was cracking up. We can't go to nickname. Okay, we got a cut.
How they get them is interesting. Some of them because of how they look. Somebody might look like, the head might look like a cashew nut, so the man might call you cashew or something.
Yeah.
And mistakes you made and goofs you made and all.
And sometimes they get it handed down too. Some of them, especially down in Sandy Point. It seems there's a lot of Sandy Pointers, a lot of you get your names from your father. Come down. And they just call everybody the same name.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
all
interested
right.
on Supergirl, right here cracking up. All right.
Thank you, Mick. We got to go. Good morning.
No, we're going now.
Lord, wait, culture. Let me get somebody and see who it is. Morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
When you come to the alley from Navy Street, you're Jasmine.
Mm.
You only use to look left. That's why you see Tony Shop.
She never used to look right, no?
I used to go to Tony Shop. That's all I remember going.
Imagine I live in your town, and I know that you had Tony Shop. You had the shop to the other side, to the north of Tony.
Miss Body.
And yes, and you had Frank Shop down by Baby Darling.
Me remember Frank Shop. I take on Miss Body. All I know is Tony Shop.
you only used to look left, man.
Yeah, cuz. Yeah, love you, cuz. Love you.
Oh boy.
That's Yvette, that's St. Clair Roland. Auntie Eileen, that's St. Clair Roland. Okay, Mick.
Jazzy, I would like to stay here with you.
I know.
But I have somebody out there waiting for me.
Yes.
So I got to run. So you take care of your folks, I mean.
So let me take one more call and we're done. You could go now.
Morning.
Okay, the person in there. Hello?
Hey, Jazzy.
Yes, quick.
You remember you had
What?
Hey, you had a shop down there, Miss Nichols, before she went Market Street.
I remember Miss Nichols. Miss Nichols' shop. That name sounds familiar, Miss Nichols. But she was, you said?
To the bottom of Market Street?
Yes, she went to Market Street.
She was in Market Street?
Yeah, she went to Market Street after. Just supposed to job out there. Yeah.
Miss Nichols.
Market Street first. Just here, a little above baby used to sell.
The name sounds familiar, Miss Nichols.
With a break down there to sell, no, nothing there.
Yeah, Miss Nichols. It sounds familiar. Yeah. All right, thank you. Okay, Mick, do you think, Mick?
Folks, thank you very much for being a part of our radio market this morning, and we hope the things you have to sell and the things that you want done, you'll get them done. I'd like to thank you. I'll leave you in the good hands of Jazzy D. I'm out of here.
Okay, bye, Mike. I can finish off because I got to read this. If it say Miss Georgie's shop was in the gut. Miss Georgie sound familiar too. Miss Georgie and Miss Nichols. I can't bring Mr. Franks. But somebody said, Veronica Galloway said Irish Town had the most shops. So we can see. Next week we can do a shop review. Okay, so y'all bring your shops and come. And I want to say thank you to all of you who called in. And those of you who online who take time out to listen and to be a part of Nostalgia. We can't do it without you guys. It's really a privilege to have y'all getting involved with us and saying what you think and how you feel and this and that. I love it. So thank y'all so much. We're going to finish now. Next scheduled program is GQ. He coming in and we have Mike's session coming up for you after the news. So let me hear what this person's saying. Good morning.
Hey, morning.
Yes.
I have a washing machine, a GE washing machine to sell.
What kind of washing machine?
GE. I think probably could probably sell for parts.
Oh.
I'm seeking about $600 for it.
Okay, so you can't work if they buy it.
Say that again?
Like, it can't work if they buy it. It can't work. They had to sell it for parts.
Yeah, it could work. But
Okay.
you need a part.
Okay. I thought you
The way he was walking.
I thought you said you're selling it for parts.
But I don't know what somebody who will pay it will want to do with it.
Okay.
If they want to purchase the part, or they probably just wanted to probably parts for another machine also.
Okay. Okay. So what's your number?
The number is 765-4364.
765
4364.
Got you covered.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, take care. And that's it. So thank you guys so much. Hyacinth Gums, I enjoyed the topic today. We had so many topics, because the oil thing is so interesting with the cotton seed. So that's another thing we got to get into again. So we're doing shops next week. If it is God's will and He allows us to have Radio Market, Nostalgia Edition, we're going to do the shops in Irish Town and in Newtown and see how much shops they got. Because just on George Street, they got so many shops. And on Fort Thomas Road, we're going to know. And we're going to find out. So God bless you all. Take care now. Go to church tomorrow, okay? Or today, if you had church today.